Good evening. I am the one, the only Magic B. Mobley sitting there with V. Brown.
Hey.
And I messed up because I meant to say with my special guest coach, Mr. Lafayette Define Roby.
I'm back. Two young girls.
I'm entitled to an era. As you see, new set. Who this? You see us.
Come on, budget.
New set. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, V. Brown, do your announcement before we get into this thing?
Absolutely. Your church announcements are, don't forget to push that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, comment, and most of all, share, because that's how we get them numbers, baby.
So what do you got on the topic, Brown?
On the topic, man, masculinity is under attack.
This is true.
I just never seen so much like unwarranted attacks on the things that men do. I guess like an example, like just simple enjoyment of you can't smoke hookah. you can't smoke hookah.
I can't relate.
I know you don't smoke.
I don't drink or smoke.
And like
either.
Yeah, so it's like you see them out and about. It's become a mainstream thing, I guess now. At one point, like different cultures did that. I'm not sure, but I want to say it's like, what is it, Middle Easterns?
Right.
Middle Easterners, and it was meant like
Indian, Turkish.
The Indians, Turkish, and like I remember growing up seeing this stuff in the smoke shops, and it was the Indian men selling them.
Yeah, all the smoke shops sell it, and mostly people that buy it is men. Yeah,
Right. And that's my thing. So now you go out to a club setting, or, you know, you're out somewhere and socializing, and I guess a man can't put his little blow his little hookah smoke. He got to be you know, a little feminine, or as you kids saying every day, spicy. Like, I wish my man would go out smoking hookah like a bad bitch. Come on now.
So
it just take niggas to get their hand on something.
Exactly.
And cheapen it. You cheapen it, and you just make it some shit that it ain't.
It's a damn smoke pipe. Bro, all this damn hookah. What the word hookah mean anyway? Sound like a smoke pipe. Sound like a cheap hoe.
Yeah. It's a pipe.
It's a smoke pipe.
And like,
but you're supposed to smoke. You're supposed to smoke tobacco in it, not marijuana.
Exactly. It's all kinds of things. It's fruity smelling vapors, and you got your marijuana in there too. Whatever you put in the thing, but it's like,
see, there you go. Anything you put in it. That's why I'm glad I stopped getting high. Anything.
But it's a smoke pipe, so you can put anything in it.
Put this in it.
You said it yourself.
Like, why is that? Like, what's wrong with y'all?
My question is, like it but it's not just that. That's the newest thing on the list. That's the newest thing on the list. Like, it's just, if you breathe as a man, you spicy now. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I told you, we was talking earlier when I said, the girl said, if you comment back at a woman in the comments, if she insults you and you comment back in the comments,
for defending yourself, you spicy now, because only women do that. Well, man, well, you know what?
Well, I guess I gotta be one spicy ass.
I'm like this. All right, well, that's the type of shit that you know what I mean. If a woman, let's say this, you go to a woman's house and you like let's say you're a contractor or something, and you build something. And she say something you don't like, and you comment back. And then she said, "Oh, that's spicy." Well, okay, bitch. Well, here, take this hammer, take these
work your damn
bolts, and they'll go ahead and put this shit together.
And they'll continue to antagonize. Oh, you storming out like some bitch or something. I'm like, you got a lot of bitch in you. Like,
oh, maybe that's a way for them to start a conversation.
You like
some hell of a conversation you're starting. Like,
hey, baby, you're spicy.
This is the problem.
No, wrong sense of the word, like.
Yeah, I don't know what
that you're thinking. No, they're talking like spicy, like, you know,
smart ass,
like Miss Honey spicy, Miss Honey.
Yeah,
like that's what they be like. Oh, he's
Miss
spicy.
Miss Peaches.
Yeah.
This new millennium just went on and changed the word or what it really means. Like, dope now is
like
good.
I said, once niggas get all this shit,
now I'm spicy. You know what I mean? Like, well, let's turn it up.
Right, turn up, turn up.
No matter how
I'm
much you
turned
try
out
to-
from that shit. Like,
No matter how you try to
I'm
reject the
bored.
change, bro, you can't reject the change. That's the people want to put their own swag on the work.
Right.
But the point he's trying to make is like every day it's a new thing.
It's a new thing.
And the new
Right.
thing, you can't be strong anymore. Like then they say, I need a masculine man, but then you attack the things that make men masculine. I don't understand.
Wait a minute. So
Like minding his
you
own
gotta-
damn business and smoking his hookah.
Wait a minute. So let me see if I
That
got.
He paid for that shit. He paid for the club entry. He paid for the little charcoal thing you're gonna slap on top of there. Overpaid, mind you. Let that man suck on his hookah. I shouldn't say suck.
And on top, that probably he probably should be sucking on it. Should be sucking on
I
it.
think that's the problem some of the women have. Like he look like he's sucking on things. Like,
But
let that man blow smoke.
But that dude that's in there smoking that motherfucking hookah, that's the guy that'll kill everybody in there.
You never know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's what I'm saying. But
Frustrating.
I just don't understand how a hood rat wants to be masculine with a ratchet ass stuff.
what the fuck is this happening?
You said you wanted to understand how a hood rat.
A hood rat want to be masculine. You just said it. It's a hood rat. Right?
Oh yeah,
Challenging.
with her
It's a
ratchet
hood
ass
rat.
self.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, what I don't understand, like I said, the attack on masculinity, and then you will say in the same breath, you want a man who can handle you. First of all, if you need to be handled, you need to seek psychiatric care. If you need to be handled, but
Right.
if you saying basically in a nutshell, you're saying you need a strong man, right?
Excuse me.
Then why do y'all try to demasculate men? It doesn't make sense.
And overpower them in a situation. There's lots of scenarios where they're trying to make power moves over you.
Yeah,
Like
so they're competing with us.
it's a competition. It's like, oh, I'm gonna see how far this goes until he backs down.
Okay, I got a good one for you. The word submissible, right?
What?
Submissive?
Submissive, yeah.
Okay.
I ain't got no damn teeth, so give me a break. So watch this, all right?
Wait.
As soon as you use the word, they think that, oh, you got to do as I say. That's not what the word is meant. The word submit to the man and let him love you.
Let him lead.
Let him lead, right. So, you know what I mean? Get out the way of trying to be this leader when you're not letting the man lead the way he's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? All submit, the word means is allow the man to love you so he can take care of you, so he can provide for you, right? But as soon as they hear the word, oh, now I got to bow down to you. No, that's not what the word.
It's because the word submit is in the word. Like submit means like tap out. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
which
surrender.
is already a challenge.
Yeah,
and I've said this.
It's like basically you need to be in your femininity. That's basically what he's saying. Like basically he's saying, look, that's the main thing. Like once you get in your feminine, it's gonna come naturally.
Mm-hmm.
If you stay in your masculine, you know what I'm saying? It's like two masculine men meet in the street and ready to fight. It's gonna get ugly.
It's gonna be on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? But so you got this masculine girl in the house and you got a masculine man in the house. How you think this is gonna play out? If you get in, I guarantee you, if you get in your feminine, shit gonna be cool.
Oh yes, lovely.
And it's not about, and I can almost think that sounds like, oh, he's trying to set bitches back, or like, we ain't doing this, we ain't your mothers and all that. No one's saying it to go for the setback or anything, but it's like, remember some of the things that the women of those older generations portrayed. I don't want to be careful to say, not necessarily like know their place in us in a enslaving type of manner, but like you said, they sat in their femininity. They sat in their ladylike positions, and it's like, all right, I know when it's time to pop off. I know when it's time for me to because this isn't going anywhere.
Right.
I'm gonna let this man be because I know what I am. I know what I know, and that's just it.
Just be
It's
a
like-
female, a
It's
woman.
like every day I see something, and you know that child that y'all insist on putting on the internet with the missing tooth.
Krishan?
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to whoop her ass and hug her at the same time. It's like, because I know I see trouble, but it's like you have this kind of influence, and that's going to encourage more women to be aggressive and unnecessarily aggressive. It's like, it's you know, people are always imitating what they see on television, on the internet, and things like that. If you have the influence in front of you, that's what's going to follow in real life.
But if you notice, if you really watch her,
She's hurt.
She don't want to be what this is. She don't want to be this.
And that's the part of me that wants to hug her. I see she's hurt.
Yeah.
And there was so much that has probably been missing from that little girl's life coming up. But you know, nonetheless, this ain't about her. But
that just was a good example.
It's just an example.
Or would you say they need a timeout because they always up in their feelings?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been taking care of this since you've been down, and now you come home, you want to control things, but you waited for me.
See, but my whole thing is this. It's like when they hear that word submissive, they think control. Like
You're not controlling me.
I'm gonna tell you what. Don't. Nobody wants to control you because no matter male or female, nobody likes the feeling of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody likes the feeling of that. It's just like this. It's like somebody look like when you look. Women are emotional, men are logical, right? So it's like this. Sometimes, like when you lead with emotion, it's bound to have a crash landing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you lead with logic, it's bound to be smooth sailing. That's why I hate when I hate when guys act feminine. Cause I'm like now everything you doing is emotional now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what happened to your logic, bro? It's like what happened to your logic? What happened to your logic? And I mean, and that can come from them just, you know what I mean? You know, you raised in a single mother home, and you mimic that as a child.
Sometimes having no one to check you emotionally. Period. Right. It's like I came from a single mother, and there were certain things that she just was not tolerating. Like I remember the days of like being upset, and I'll stomp my foot or something. So you ain't gonna stomp your foot like some old mad little girl or something like that. And my sister did the same thing. They checked me. Right. They would check those emotions. Like you're not doing that. What are you rolling your eyes at and all that? So you can't always blame on who ain't around. Whoever is around is supposed to be putting those emotions of yours in check. Right.
But that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I'm like, a lot of it come from that. Like a lot of people, it's like you said, people mimic what they see. And so you looking at that and you thinking, I mean, you don't have they don't have the male figure around. So they thinking that this how you supposed to act.
Right. The proper influences aren't in place.
Right. You know what
Period.
I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? He need that football coach. He need that basketball coach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how about this? He need his dad.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I'm like, you know, but usually a man is very logical. Like you ever, okay, like this. Like, let's say your sister, for instance. You ever hear her explain something, tell you like she had a bad day, and she explains to you what went wrong, right? And then you listen, and then you be like, you just be ready to say, well, what about if you just do this, and that would change everything. Mm-hmm. And she look at you like you crazy because she didn't want an answer. She didn't want a solution. She just wanted, I mean, she wanted
to listen and be on her side.
Right. Listen and be on her side. Like she wanted to just, and she believes all the emotional stuff that she talking about is the right way to go.
Valid. Yeah.
Right. It's like this is the way to go. You like, no. If you do this will work out. I don't even know why I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? How many times have you experienced that?
You're not letting me express my feelings.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, we all experience that. Your woman come to you and start telling you about bullshit that they got going on in their job. And then you would say, well, why y'all do y'all even be in the same room?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even trying to hear all that.
Yeah, you just
They just want you to
don't hang with her. Yeah, our logic is usually short and simple.
Logical. Like,
don't hang with
I don't hang with motherfuckers.
Don't hang with the hating assholes.
I'm like, they like to it's all emotional. They like to live loving hip hop. I watch that's why I don't watch Ratchet TV. I
do. I know you love Ratchet can't TV. Look away.
I can't watch Ratchet TV because this, right? Think about this. I am never going to be in the same room with a motherfucker I don't like.
Oh, no, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. If me and you don't get along, why am I hanging with you? What are we going on vacation for in another country if we don't get along?
Mm-hmm.
But that's how they mind work. It's like that's their reality. Like if it's the messier the better. Yeah, this is the way.
Because they're going to work it out. They're going to confront something, and the supposedly the goal is to work it out.
Right. So.
But they don't always get to the workout. It gets to the cat fight.
How is that logical? If you to be around people you don't like,
mm-hmm.
Where's the logic in that? But that's what
there is
do.
No logic because you're not facing the reality of the situation.
That's why I said so. With that being said, and there's no disrespect to nobody,
right?
Why, if you're gonna lead that way, how can you be the leader of the household? It makes no sense.
Right.
A logical person is supposed to be in the lead position because a logical person is going to do what's logical. A logical person is going to do what's practical. A logical person is going to do what's necessary. They're not going to think with their feelings. It's not going to go that way.
There you go. You're right. That's how it is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you want a masculine man, a majority. I can't even say majority. All masculine men are logical. That's part of it right there. You have to be logical. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you could be the toughest guy in the world, but you can still sense danger. You're like, I ain't gonna go there. It's not that you're scared. You're like, it's danger there. Why would I walk to it?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I talk to it? Think about it. You see how many times you see this dude and this girl walking down the street, and you be like, come on, baby, let's cross the street. No, I want to go this way. It's 40 motherfuckers on that corner right there. We gonna cross over,
and that's how.
Ain't nobody worry about them. We gonna get.
And that's how.
And next
starts.
thing you know, you get knocked over the head.
Next thing you know, she's wearing your face on a t-shirt.
Exactly. I'm like, you see
crying
that? Like,
the hardest.
It's not logical for us to walk past those 40 dudes down there on that corner down there. Let's just cross the street.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta go.
And
it don't make him no bitch. It don't make him no bitch. It makes him smart.
He's logical.
I have a good solution. When you try to encourage someone to do the right thing and they choose to still want to go on that way, have a good day.
Well,
because I just can't go back and forth with the nonsense, right? You sense danger, but she's thinking, I can do what I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes what you want to do is not really.
No. Is it time for mass?
I don't know what the fuck is happening. You heard that?
That's my Bible study.
It sounds like the Catholic Church.
That's true.
Music, like.
But I'm just saying that's just one example. Like you have like if you like don't realize that's dangerous to walk into.
Something's wrong with that.
How the fuck do you? So you need somebody to be ahead of you. You need somebody to lead you because you're gonna walk us into death.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like like what do you?
That's like the blind.
Ain't nobody worry about them. That's what you say. Ain't nobody worry about them.
And as soon as the wrong idiot hears that,
exactly.
Ain't nobody worry about it.
But I see
you got a problem
that could happen.
So
and I'm trying to protect that.
I'm gonna get away from it.
Avoid the whole. I'm not going to. If you sense danger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we as humans, right, we react on feelings. But if I sense it, what we do, we avert the situation. We don't go in that direction. Now, for someone that want to continue doing it, our reason tell us not to do that, then we got to look at the other person like, what where are you coming from?
So should that person be in the leadership position?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They like you like men's life and women's life is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to get it out the mud. We got to grind. We got hustle,
so much more is expected of us.
Nothing is given to us. Them they have programs and
all
this
kinds
and that,
of programs.
Boom, 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 boom. And you know what I'm saying? So and to them, everything's simple. Everything is peaches and cream. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You don't get looked at funny when you're living at home when you're 40.
Exactly. None of that. None of that. So they think that life is equally the same for us. It's
no one's
really
allowed
not.
to take care of a man.
Have they lost the concept of normalcy?
You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what I'm saying. When you have it easy, you think everybody got it easy. That's your mind. Like
it's easy for you to sit back and do this.
Yep. Thank God for the struggle.
Point out everything.
Because I believe if it wasn't for the struggle, a lot of things we would have continued on doing.
But
like even in addiction and being stupid.
But they don't know about the struggle because everything. They have a program for everything. Show me a men's shelter. Show me one. Show me a men's shelter.
Only if he's a veteran.
Yep, and he ain't got long in there.
He ain't got long in those.
Well, I mean,
you're right.
It's even in society, even on welfare, a woman with kids can stay on it for a lifetime, but a man, he only gets 5 years.
Yeah, well,
and they cut the cash off because they saying the program.
He get cash.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I don't say it often, but I have the experience there, and I'll say this: men don't get cash.
Well, they don't get it now because they changed the rules. But back in the day, when I was on it, right, you can get it for up to 5 years. After 5 years, only thing you could get is food stamps because it's designed to get you started, like Section 8. It's only a program to get you on your feet.
But the women can live there forever too. Section 8.
As long as they don't bring them in.
And see what I'm saying?
Unless it's a family oriented. He came into it.
You talking crazy. You talking crazy about somebody not having a house and stuff like that, but you live in Section 8. It's given to you. And it's only designed for women. Like this is what I'm saying. Like,
but yet you'll look at a man for being crazy, living at home with his mother or having roommates at 30 and don't talk to him.
Why you
That's spicy. Why you living with two other dudes?
I think they in two different realities.
Why you living down Spring Garden in the project? And you pay $12 a month for your rent. Come on, man. Come on, man.
But this what I don't get, right? It's like this Dr. Umar
Johnson.
He real thorough. He say, what is it about Mercedes?
Whole another set of issues there.
What is it about a Mercedes-Benz, right? It's because we like Mercedes, right? Because of the brand, but he's still living in the projects.
Yeah,
the car costs more than your rent, but you'll sit out there and do everything you can to keep that running. And then may have to go without food. That don't make sense to me.
That's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And stuff like that is like a symbolism of masculinity and status and everything like that. It's like he gotta have. He can't drive a Equinox.
Hey, listen.
You look at how crazy because he tries the Equinox.
What is your definition?
But guess what? The Equinox will be paid off faster than a Benz would. Like that, I call that being sensible. He's that's the guy that's probably planning and hoping for a family.
And that's another thing. Like when you think you got it easy, they judge a man based on his car. And I'm like, but nine times I think you don't have a car. See, look, I like my old truck. That motherfucker done got me through, and
I
can get a different car.
They don't make metal like that no more.
I definitely can, but it's dependable, it's reliable, and it
works.
It get me through the storm, right? This is a choice thing for me. But when you have it easy, you think, oh, you supposed to have, you can't do that because this thing is not set up. It's not set up for us. And by us going through the mud and going through the muscle, blah, 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 so forth and so on, that puts us in a leadership position right away because of the things that we have to go through, the things we have to endure, the things that the actual struggle. When we turn 18, mama ain't giving us nothing no more.
That's right. You gotta get out there and get it on your own.
Mama give you 90 days
Mm-hmm.
to find a job.
Oh,
you lucky if you get that.
Oh, you
But-
was lucky.
but-
I had 6
right.
weeks.
But the girls, it's not the same way.
Oh,
No,
no.
It's not
not
the
at
That's
all.
my baby girl. She could be here as long as she
You know what I'm
wants.
saying?
Mhm.
You know, especially
Baby girl
with
gets the house.
especially if she close to her mom.
Mm-hmm.
And
She
like,
ain't got to go nowhere. That's my baby
it's
girl.
like the struggle, the grind is totally different. That's how we become logical because we realize, hey, ain't nobody gonna get it.
Nothing's given to me. Yeah.
So you have to become logical. You have to become thinking. You can't be feelers. You have to become thinkers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, based on that alone, if you took so much time thinking and learning and observing and boom, and you know you count and climbing ladders and stuff like that, those are leadership qualities. So why? So you become super logical. So why the logical person? Why are people so afraid to let the logical person
lead.
do the logical things?
Right. And lead.
Mm-hmm. Like smoke his
Oh,
hookah in peace and have a pina
Yeah,
colada
man.
on Miami Beach with his bros.
Right. He smoked.
He worked all damn year. He took a summer vacation. They down there with their little blunt and their little pina coladas on the strip, and y'all got something to say.
That shit smell good. I fuck with it. Let me give it a try.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's
Yeah, let that man have a pineapple drink.
He's zesty.
Yeah.
He's spicy.
Y'all standing around
Why
like a
he's-
couple bad bitches. I couldn't
'Cause
believe
he's
what I
smoking
saw. These
No,
girls
y'all
picking with these
didn't.
niggas on vacation.
And like, bitch, get in that bed, and I'm gonna show, and we're gonna
We're gonna show you spicy.
We're gonna see how spicy and zesty I am in there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like, come on, man. You taking away elements of a man. You're taking all these elements.
You want
elements
you
of
want
a
the
human.
control, yeah.
of a
I'm a
human.
human. Can
Yeah.
he let a nigga enjoy? I'm sorry. We only say words like that. Let a man enjoy his damn drink.